All right, hello everyone, and welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary difficulty while we make fun of Minecraft. Yeah, that's right. I actually really like Minecraft. Minecraft's a lot of fun, but Slav, man, you're locking up villager prisoners. I know everybody hates them, but yeah, the song is the Battle Hymn of the Republic. It's like one of my favorite songs ever. I love that song. It talks about how the North was going forth by God's will to free the slaves and destroy evil and that kind of stuff. It's very awesome. And yeah, a lot of people don't realize this about the Civil War is that the country that was originally founded basically stopped existing, and a new country. You had two new countries formed. You had essentially the Union, which uh, doesn't quite resemble what we have now, because what we have now is still kind of an abomination. But we had a union which was trying to re-envision the Constitution to enfranchise everybody, and then you had the South, the Confederacy, which was trying to essentially expand on the parts of the Constitution that we didn't like, and just sort of expand on kind of more the British aristocracy and just stuff that well, and they got destroyed. I mean, the South got destroyed by the Union, and their way of life ceased to exist. General Sherman, with his march to the sea, just fucking burnt everything to the ground. Yeah, I'll hop on Discord here in just a moment. I got distracted talking about the Battle Hymn of the Republic. So, all right, I'm on Discord. Hey, Vorgath, how are you doing?
Hey, hello.
Welcome aboard. But no, a lot of people don't realize how consequential the Civil War was, because it completely ended the colonial era. And from the time of the Civil War until, let's say, World War One, we were an awesome country with a lot of problems still. Reconstruction was messy, and there were a lot of compromises made. Didn't have income tax back then. You had America becoming the most prosperous country, or making the most progress towards prosperity in pretty much the history of civilization. And slavery was going to end regardless, because industrialization, machines made slavery just not profitable anyway, and so the Confederates were hanging on to a bygone era. You're going to see something similar to what's going to happen with AI and robots, like all the cheap foreign labor, that all the illegals that people keep bringing in, and all the outsourcing. With sufficient AI and robotics, all the cheap labor is going to become just not profitable anymore, because you'll have robots and stuff. Well, yeah, the largest American deaths in history were the Civil War, because both sides counted as American deaths. And so, I mean, it was brutal. My family fought in the Civil War. It was awful. But unfortunately, it had to be done. And it fixed a lot of the original problems with the Constitution. Because remember, the original Constitution was a little bit of a compromise, because you had to get the slave states on board. Originally, the founding fathers wanted to abolish slavery, and it was like two states that weren't going to join unless they kept slavery in, and that's how you had the Three-Fifths Compromise. Because originally they wanted the South wanted the slave states wanted the slave population to count towards their share of representation, even though they weren't allowed to vote. And so many people mistakenly think, because their teachers are stupid or lying, many people mistakenly think that the Three-Fifths was an insult to the black people, to the slaves, but no, that's not what it was at all. The Three-Fifths Compromise was a means to try and reduce the slave states' power, because the slaves weren't going to get representation or vote anyway, but the slave states wanted to count them towards population. It's the same reason why California wants illegal aliens to count towards their population, because it gives them more representation in Congress. It gives them more electoral college votes, even though the illegals can't vote. You know, the illegals nowadays are basically the modern equivalent of a slave class. You know, that's how the sanctuary states view them largely. I know it's controversial to say, but that's basically what it is. What Slav? Yeah, illegal aliens are basically being used the same way that slaves were being used to gain representation in Congress. Well, they became illegal whenever they crossed the border without going through a port of entry. Like if I were to go to, like if I were to sneak my way into Russia, and I got caught, it'd be a lot worse for me than it is for the illegals here in America. But no, I mean, under American law, under most countries' laws, you have to pass through a port of entry and show your passport, show your documentation to gain visa for entry. And if you don't, then you're illegal. And the term alien means basically you're a non-citizen, you're a non-resident. And so it's a legal term. It's just how it's codified in the law. That's why they use that term, illegal alien. You can call it undocumented immigrants, but they're not immigrants because they're not immigrating here. They're really more migrants. They're, you know, you could call them invaders. It depends on the person, right? Like some people are good and some people are bad. But under the law, you know, the law doesn't give a shit. The law is just however it's written, right? And if you don't like the law, then vote for different representatives and change it, right? But under the law, they're codified as illegal aliens. Illegal meaning they don't have legal authorization to be here, and alien meaning they're from someplace else. And that's all it is. It's not like an insult to them. You know, like when I'm visiting Europe, I'm an alien, right? You know, because I'm not European. No, I mean, now aliens can be applied to space, but no, the term alien actually existed long before we had any concept of space aliens. You know, an alien is basically just anybody who is essentially a foreigner. Now, the Romans called them barbarians, so, I mean, you could do that. You know, barbarian would be an uncivilized alien, you know. So, I mean, if you want to get hardcore, you could be like the Romans. You know, we're actually really nice to our aliens. You know, compared to other countries. We're probably one of the nicest countries in the world to our aliens. So, like in Poland, for example, you know, they recently passed a law where if somebody tries to break into their country, if they even get close to the border fence, they just get fucking shot. You know, and they have signs posted in Arabic because most of their illegal aliens are Muslims, and the Poles are like, you know, if you try to jump the fence, we're just gonna fucking shoot you, no warning shot. So, like, compared to Poland, we're really fucking nice to our illegal aliens. What's Stormworks? Speaking of colonization, let's go colonize the British. I don't remember what we were doing. We got southern England. I think we're trying to piss off the Russians because we're trying to make Mexico great again, and Mexico keeps attacking us. But we can't retaliate because they're allied with the Soviets, so we're going to have to do something about that. I don't know what's going on with all this shit. So we're taking Greenland and Iceland, which is good because, you know, why not? South America's mostly our friends, I think. We probably need to get all of these ships into some place where they can repair or reset. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to park all you guys here in Brest. And we're just going to put all these ships here for now. Except for you guys. You guys going to put back up to Scapa Flow. And just get everybody kind of reset. And we're just going to kind of get ready for fighting the Soviets, because that's going to be a shit show when that happens. I mean, we got to do it to take care of the Mexicans, but it's not going to be fun. Yeah, send me a picture. We'll see what. Yes, let's go to war. Oh, nope. They keep paying us off. Yeah, I mean they're fighting their proxy war with using Mexico to fight the proxy war, where we've seen that before. Yeah, let me know when you send it, Slav. So just like what we're doing to Russia in the Ukraine right now. So they're fighting their proxy. They're using their proxies to fuck with us. But then these guys keep paying us off to. So that we don't kick their ass. I need to suspend 67,000 tons of ships. So, we are going to... Actually, what I want to do is, let's make sure everything is up to snuff. Alright, let's go check out this picture you sent me, Slav. What is this? Oh yeah, that's a tsunami. That looks bad. Here, I'll go put it up for everybody to see if I can drag it. Yeah, that big wave there, that looks bad. I'm going to say that that's a much bigger wave than your little boat is probably designed to deal with. It looks like you're running away from it, which is probably a smart idea. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's what we call bad. I would definitely agree with that. All right. Let's just double check. Won't let us refit anything. All right. Alright, so what's our research looking like? The rangefinders will get coincidence 5 here in a million years. Boiler efficiency upgrade 4, that's... Alright, so we just need to drop like 60,000 tons. So we'll take some of these super TJs and we'll suspend them. Alright, these Super TJs are... $28,000 a piece. Let's, we gotta get 8,000 tons more. So I think I'm going to suspend one of the repairs. You got chased by a tornado out in the water? I mean, it happens. My dad saw a tornado in New York Harbor once. Not for very long. It was kind of a water spout thing. It was kind of weird. Back when he used to work on Wall Street, he came home, was telling me about it one time. So we'll take this tiny jalapeno and we'll suspend that. And let's see if we're to where we need to be now. Are we over? Or are we still good? Or are we good? We are good. Wow, we're good by 45 tons. Fuck yeah. 116. That really worries me there. Alright, so we can naval invasion Britain. Where do we want to naval invade? We could get... Did we already get those? We got the Andaman Islands? I guess we did. Eastern India or Ceylon. Let's see what we got here. Eastern India's 110. Ceylon's 8,000. We're gonna go for Ceylon real quick, just because that's gonna be easy, and I can take these guys and just park them over there and probably get it. Actually, you know what? I think we could probably do. We could probably do India. Need some buddies, but I think we could do it. And the Soviets are going to eventually get pissed off at us again. Fucking Mexico. Mexico's really irritating me. I guess we're pushing them back. So, like, all that army logistics is working out. You know, there's videos out there. It's like when the, if only you had an M4. I don't think an M4 is going to help you against a tsunami or a tornado. M4 is not actually that powerful of a weapon, believe it or not. Oh, there's a battle cruiser. All right, buddy, you want to play that game? I'll play that game. We are going to go pull out some amendments here. Actually, let me double check something. Are you guys the 1914 refits? Yes, you are. All right. So, boop, boop, boop. And then you guys are going, what, 25 knots, so we can get some tiny jalapenos. To provide extra fire support. And then we need some destroyers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for some scouting. And that would be enough of a fleet to fuck up any of the that battle cruiser. And then, as far as this cruiser here goes, we're gonna go we'll take some of these Atkins. We'll just take 4 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we're gonna do these. And we'll grab some destroyers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll take that out. Where are you going? You're going there. All right, that should be good enough. Oh, you know what else we can do? Since he's going around the corner here, we can take these guys at Scapa Flow who are not repairing currently, and we can go take you guys. We're just going to park you right out there to intercept. There we go. That'll do it. Now, who's on which side? Norway is on my side, and I guess Sweden is on the Soviet side, which sucks to be Sweden. Alright, we got this dipshit over here. That's a battleship. I need something bigger. I don't want to pull these guys out because I kinda... What do I still have here? I got 3 battleships in the Caribbean, but I don't know where they're at. Which is sort of a problem. Here's one. Alright, well that's... Here's 2 more. Alright, so you guys are going to go over there and try and mess up his battleship. I think that should work all right. Do I have any... I've got some light cruisers, but I don't have... That's probably good enough. Alright, here we go. Alright, you got chased down by a tornado, your boat was fast. You got away. Oh, you only had an M4. Some Mobile Suit Gundam iron-bodied orphans. TK-53 looks very fun to drive with. I don't remember the TK-53. I don't really remember Gundam that much. I haven't seen Gundam in like so long. I watched a little bit maybe a few years ago, but I haven't really watched Gundam since I was a kid. Ooh, that's interesting. Can 4 of my Atkins take out a battleship? That's gonna be tough. Are these guys... They're veterans. We're gonna try it. I will probably regret this.
Yeah.
Hey, Rod. Speaking of regret and suffering, how are you doing?
Wrong.
How's your internet?
They did some emergency service on the line today, so...
So it sucks less now.
I don't know. I haven't done a speed test, but I haven't noticed any major slowdowns.
Alright. Well, I am feeling a little bit better. The problem with my health is, like, I've been getting better, and then I'll relapse. And then I get better, and then I relapse. And it's been really annoying. Let's get these destroyers to scout. Doctor says I just need to take time off and rest. But that's all I've been doing.
Sounds very reasonable.
Yeah, except that's all I've been doing for like the last month while I've been sick.
Yeah, time off and rest while you're sick is not the same as just rest.
Yeah, so, you know, I was at the office today for a few hours, did a partial day at the office, and it wiped me out, but I got, you know, I helped the guys solve some difficult problems that they would have eventually solved on their own. Dual autocannons and missile launchers. I'm down with that. I like autocannons. You know, so I helped them solve some problems a little bit faster than they would have, you know, than they would have otherwise. What do I have on these Atkins? I've got the 2 triple 12-inchers and a bunch of 5.9s. So we're gonna... Alright, so we're gonna go like this. And I'm guessing that I have better... So the battleship has bigger guns, but I'm a veteran and he's trained. He's low on fuel. Oh, that's kind of nice. So I'm hoping that I can outshoot him. I got 15% to hit. He's got 1%. So I think I can outshoot him. And which way is he going? Maybe we'll... He's going that way. And he does not have a lot of point defense. So, well, he's got these... Oh, he's got these 4-inch guns, so maybe I can... I don't want to come up behind him. I wonder if I can do a torpedo run on his ass. Maybe I can. Because he's not going super fast. He's going like 13 knots. So maybe we get a little squirrely here. And we go for the torpedo. And let's actually make sure, what is it? Shift shift right click. Let's make sure our torpedoes are pointing in the... Where the fuck are the torpedoes on here? I don't even see where they're at. You're right there. Okay, so these torpedoes do not have a great firing angle. maybe I can sneak... Oh, that really fucking sucked, didn't it? I didn't pop my smoke in time. That's bad. Well, he's pretty fucked. Are you within...
Smoke's not real.
Oh, it's... I guess he fired at least. Alright, so you're going to turn off your torpedo. And you are going to leave because you just got fucked.
How's your day board, yes? Is Vorgath not there?
He was here earlier. I don't know. You never know. With Vorgath's kind of squirrely, so you gotta watch those Canadians. You never know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, just asking how your day went. That's all.
Yeah, fairly quiet.
The moose got out, got into the
Nothing too interesting happened.
got into the neighbor's yard, flipped over the car. Typical day in Canada. Would you fire the fucking torpedo?
Who's on Maple again?
Oh. I better turn off this torpedo or you're going to end up hitting somebody you don't want to hit. I'm trying really hard not to yell at my destroyer captains, but they are kind of stupid. Is it going to hit? It'd be really nice if the torpedo hits. Oh, it hit, but it was a dud. Of course it was a dud. Of course it was a dud. Got something. Alright, all the torpedoes are gone. And time to leave. Did we get... Did we get any damage with our torpedoes? I don't know if we did or not. I guess as long as the battleship sinks and none of my ships sink, I'm not super concerned. These guys have any ammo
That's
left?
right. Sailors are temporary. Battleships are forever.
Well, I don't think I lost that many. I lost a third. Yeah. Alright, so it wasn't really a great day to be a destroyer sailor, but it never is. There's the flood. This British battleship's kind of tough. Definitely tougher than the battle cruisers are, but then again, I guess it's their job. But your to-hits are not great, and my to-hits are pretty good. We'll just have what's left of my destroyers kind of hang back and try and set fires. I don't know how good they're going to do at setting fires. I've gotten a little bit of damage with fires. So what are you up to tonight, Rod? Rod, what are you up to tonight?
No, a whole lot. I made dinner and now I'm just sort of relaxing.
What was for dinner? $20 burrito?
No. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Have you heard the people claiming like, oh my god, burritos are $20? I'm like, where the fuck are you gonna find a $20 burrito? Like,
oh, I know a place. There's a
really?
place just down the street where you can get a $20 burrito.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is it like what? Because like
the restaurant name is California Burrito.
Oh well, well there you go. They probably have like a 80%, you know, tax on it or something. Because I was doing the math. It's like the most expensive burrito that I've ever made was where I'd like grill up a ribeye steak, and then chop up the ribeye steak, and then add like cheese and tomatoes and stuff,
Yeah.
and so like an entire ribeye steak, plus all the other stuff, still only. I mean, it wasn't quite $20. I mean, it's probably. I mean, granted, I probably pay less for my ribeye steak than other people do because I get it straight from the ranch. But
Yeah.
but if I was paying grocery store prices, then maybe then you'd have like a $20 burrito.
No, not even grocery. That's literally somebody who's only getting it from a fucking restaurant, and it's a restaurant that like is just way overcharging.
Because like I can go to Qdoba and get a pretty fucking good burrito, and it's like $10. Like a steak and queso burrito, and I'll put on like double steak and whatnot. I mean, I don't know how you get a $20 burrito unless you're going to some like California boutique shop or something.
Yeah, I don't understand either.
Slob's mom made homemade tacos. That homemade tacos sound good.
I did white people tacos last week.
What's white people tacos?
Just ground beef and taco seasoning.
Oh God.
And a bag of Doritos.
Yeah.
I made some steak tacos the other night where I grilled a steak and said fuck it to the rest of the tacos and just ate the steak. That's what I do with most of the steak dishes I make. I'll grill up the steak and then I get hungry, so I just eat the steak.
Well, I mean, the only beef I want to use for tacos is like skirt steak or ground beef. Some sort of ground beef.
Alright, let's go send these battleships over here now that we have liberated Iceland and Greenland. We have made Greenland great again. We made Iceland great again too. So we're going to go over there, and we're going to go piss off the Soviets because fuck Mexico. I don't even want to go to war with the Soviets. They haven't done anything bad to me. I just want to fucking colonize Mexico because they keep attacking me. Like, I wish somebody would ally with the Ottomans so I could attack the Ottomans. It's just that the only Ottoman territory is... I guess they have southern Turkey. Like, the Ottomans keep attacking me, and it won't let me go to war with them, even though they're not fucking allied with anybody. And I just want to invade the Ottomans and just, like, wipe them off the planet, because... Come on, guys. You can't just keep attacking me and not expect me to do anything, but the game won't let me do anything, which is very sad. Scroll up to see more. What, Alright, let's see here. So, oh, your water and electricity is cooked, because they're putting in a data center. Oh, hey, TJ.
Sounds like your stream is getting popular this evening.
Yeah, a little bit. We got 5 whole people watching. Pretty epic.
5 whole people.
I know, right? I mean, I usually get more people actually watching when I'm doing MechWarrior. I think my MechWarrior fan base is larger, but the UAD fan base is more dedicated. Yeah, data centers are kind of a tricky thing. Data centers are kind of like nuclear weapons. AI is powerful stuff that can be used to do great things or blow up the world and enslave people. I didn't see you. I was busy sinking a battleship. You know there's nothing but love for you, TJ. Everybody loves you.
I can't believe you're not omniscient.
I know, right? I suck at being omniscient. Where's the thing that needs to be fixed? We need to resume you, badoop, and then we need to resume at least one of the super TJs. And can I resume the other one? I don't think so. I think that'll... Oh, maybe it can. Do I have enough tonnage? What's your starting fleet for your 1930s campaign? Sure, post it. Oh, hey, look, yeah, we're in the money. Good job. So, no, I mean here's the thing with AI. The purpose for AI is not for Chat GTP. That's just to make people happy, and it's not to make fake naked photos of your ex-girlfriend so you can shame her online. Um, AI will control robots, death drones, and it can be used to spy on people and break into shit, hack into shit. And whoever controls that's some pretty powerful stuff. The problem is that historically, the people who control the powerful stuff are usually assholes. And so we don't really trust the people who are going to control this AI stuff. Yeah, and these super TJs are actually going to get built before I win the game, so they're going to actually get some use out of them, which will be pretty cool. It's just like having a gun on the coffee table. The gun's not going to do anything bad by itself. It's just who's going to pick up the gun. Are you going to use it to defend your home, or is some kid going to do something stupid with it? So you can't really just leave guns hanging out by themselves because you never know who's going to pick it up. Same thing with these AI data centers. Do you really trust these billionaire tech assholes with the technology to enslave the world?
Absolutely.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, Rod trusts them because they never do anything bad. Zuckerberg has never done anything bad. He's totally not.
Absolutely not.
He's totally not a robot lizard person.
They're totally trustworthy people. They're definitely human.
And now, if they want to use a self-contained, water system to cool, and if they want to use their own self-contained nuclear power or whatever, then that's one thing. Let's see what TJ has here.
Where are we posting?
It's in Discord in the UAD channel.
Yeah.
I'll go put it up on stream. That is a very forward-firing.
That's a pursuit.
How do you only have a 0.2% forward offset with all the guns sitting up front like that? That's.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is his citadel is really tight.
Yeah, and his citadel is very tight, but all the weight is up front. So how are you? Now
He also has a lot of secondaries towards the rear.
Yeah. Those are 18-inch guns. All right. What mark are those? Those Mark IIs or? I mean, I guess in the 1930s they could be Mark IIIs. That is definitely a chase you down kind of ship. How fast is it? 30 knots. That is a chase your mama down ship.
Yeah,
all right.
That's a surface raider.
Yeah,
the whole job of chasing down anything too fast for.
Yeah, I approve. I approve. Good job, TJ. Good job. Let's see what's this other one here that we have.
That one looks like a cruiser.
Yeah, this is a it's like a heavy cruiser. So this is a super cruiser. This is
yeah, look at that.
Four quad 12-inch guns and 12 quad 5-inch guns and 25 quad 200. That's a lot of.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
At 34 knots. That's and that's 40,000 tons. That's a fucking battle cruiser. Shit, the Alaska wishes it was that tough. Holy shit. That's a serious. I approve of the cruiser. That's in my happy tonnage range. How much is the other? 47.5. That's not bad. Yeah, okay. So that's a solid cruiser. I approve. And what the fuck is this shit? What did you do? Holy.
That's a torpedo
destroyer. That is definitely a torpedo destroyer. 5 quintuple. That's fucking 25 torpedoes in the water.
A 25 torpedo broadside. Could you imagine a convoy mission
At,
with that thing?
at
Just-
fucking 40 knots? 40 knots?
What's the range on this?
Uh,
I wonder.
I don't know. What is the range on your torpedoes, TJ? It was 1935, so it's going to be probably 10 kilometers. At least 9, I bet. Is this your...
Oh my
no.
god. There's 105 dedicated crewmen to the torpedo.
Just to firing torpedoes. Oh, goodness.
25, 26-inch torpedoes.
Those are big torpedoes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm not a torpedo fan because destroyer
30 kilometers?
Wait, is that a 30 kilometer range torpedoes?
So they don't even get within spotting distance of their target.
What the fuck? You're just send a flotilla out there and just fire a wall of skill. It's like Lerm for the Lerm God, only at sea. Holy shit, TJ. Man, I would fucking hate you.
That's funny.
That is pretty trolly. That is a very trolly destroyer. Is that an American destroyer? It is an American destroyer. That is a very trolly destroyer.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, I
And
approve.
It still has 6 guns for a main element. Like,
Yeah, I mean, how heavy? That's a 3,000-ton destroyer. That's like a light cruiser. That's like practically a light cruiser. I mean, it's like when they call the Arleigh Burke a destroyer. It's like, we're almost 10,000 tons. You know, I mean, we're like 500 tons lighter than the missile cruisers. Yeah, that's fucking insane. That's not a Lermbane because your Lermbane had no actual guns on it; only had Lerms. This has actual guns, so this is a little bit proper, and it's really balanced well too. That's surprising. And 40 knots. Your Lermbane did not go 40 knots. This is a fucking ambush burrito. That's pretty cool. I'm proud of you, TJ. That's good. I'm proud of you. All right, let's. What do we got going? I can't remember what I was doing now. I'm too distracted by the fucking wall of torpedoes. Yeah, everybody should like the stream. It doesn't take a lot of effort to like the stream. You know, you guys
so
love us
hard.
and all the bad shit we say.
My finger having to move 1/8 of an inch is just.
I know, right?
It's just so much.
And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this stuff. Not that YouTube always tells people oh yeah, I should probably message Mitchell because YouTube has been not telling him when I'm streaming lately because I think YouTube doesn't like all the bad shit I say. Especially when we get like Maddie around. Oh my god, can you imagine if we got Rod and Maddie at the same time on Discord? I would get so fucking. I'd get so fucking banned. It's a good thing.
That reminds me. I need to run to the liquor store tomorrow and top off. I ran out this week, and it was the brokest portion of my paycheck.
Oh no! Let's go fastest battle cruiser. 20. Yeah, we're faster than it. No, we're not faster than it, but we're close. That's what destroyers are for. We'll catch it. Oh goodness. I don't think you have room to put another quintuple launcher on there. You ran out of space on those things.
I don't think you have the crew capacity to deal with another quintuple launcher.
I don't know. I would be tempted to make something like that only with a light cruiser.
Yeah, almost half the crew is dedicated to
Just, yeah. I mean, 26-inch torpedo's a fucking big torpedo. How the hell do you... I mean, you gotta have a crane to load that shit. I bet that thing weighs... That torpedo's gotta weigh a lot. Alright, so let's go organize all of our ships so we can chase down...
I wonder how many salvos that thing can do. There's no
Uh,
way it can't. It, it would be really iffy if it could do two.
and I standard is 2, so I mean maybe he's doing 3. I don't know. I mean, how many reloads do you have on there? Surely you have more than just the one shot. We'll get the tiny jalapenos to follow the battleships, and then the battleships are going to go for it. So these guys have a lot of second. These are very secondary heavy battle. Look at all this with all the secondary guns.
What's the class name for those battleships? I just realized.
It's the Second Amendment, and so I have all the amendments. I was thinking of not having the 19th because that one was probably a mistake, but I have all the amendments, including I think the 28th, which is the term limits for Congress that hasn't been passed yet. But
Oh yeah, that's still making its way through, right?
yeah, they're trying. And I have mixed feelings about term limits for Congress because the problem's not really the congressmen being there forever. The problem is that one of my friends was ow, fuck, that hurt. Ooh, that stung. One of my friends was a staff member for a senator, and out in one of the northwestern states, and he was saying that it didn't really matter who got elected because he was the staff member, and they had the same staff, over and over again, and that the problem is that because the senators don't have time to read everything and do everything they're supposed to do, they have to trust their staff, and so if the staff wants to get something done. What's the range on these things? 6.6 kilometers. So if the staff wants to get something done, and if they have, maybe a biased agenda, then that agenda happens whether or not people voted for it, because the congressman doesn't have time to read through all the bills, nor the senator. They're busy trying to raise money to get reelected. All right, so what's your to hit on me? You're going for the destroyer. Let's go smoke up and keep pursuing you. I think that torpedo's gonna miss.
I'm excited. I'm gonna get 2 new games this weekend. I can't wait.
What are you getting?
I'm gonna get the first game I'm gonna get is Iron Nest.
Iron what?
Iron Nest.
No idea what that is.
It's labeled Heavy Turret Simulator.
Oh, is that the one where it's like the giant turret on the legs, the four-legged giant turret
and
thing?
You operate the cannons, and you set the fire. Yeah.
There we go. No more
That
battleship.
released today.
Okay, that looked kind of cool. I don't think I'll play it. Let me catch up on chat here. TJ's gonna do more torpedoes. Oh, you want me to make the Kitakami look weak? Hold my beer. You're too young to drink, TJ, but go for it. Bob, I sent some pictures of the TK-50. All right, let's go see what Slav sent me. What is Oh, that's very stompy. Look at if I can get my mouse to the upper screen. I've got too many monitors. All right, that is. Let's go zoom in there. That is very stompy. I'm not sure about the legs. The legs are a little bit. Not saying the legs are gay, but they're questionable. But I like the autocannons, the high-mounted autocannons. I would prefer it had a belt fed rather than a little magazine, a little because this magazine here is not going to hold very much. And then he's got some in other colors, and then we got this thing. Got the little missile launchers and whatnot. Yeah, these
he's
giant
saying that
rotary
blue
cannons.
one's a space one, not a terrestrial one.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, the legs are less questionable. Yeah, because this one here, where it's got the wheels, this is more reasonable. Although it's not going to work very well on. And this is designed to walk around on concrete because it's not going to roll too well on like mud. You take this thing out to like the middle of Kansas or Nebraska, it's just going to sink into the field.
If it leaves the pavement.
If it leaves the pavement,
it becomes a bunker.
Yeah, it'll definitely become a bunker. Yeah, like when the Germans were sinking tanks into the ground to use them as turrets.
The tank turrets, yeah.
Yeah, the tank turrets, because they were broke down and they couldn't do anything, so they just buried them in the ground as fixed turret positions. Yeah.
Mm. They also did that with a few naval turrets that they couldn't get on ships because
Yeah.
they couldn't build the ships anymore.
And they did that in the Iraqis did that too. Where they would bury their tanks in the ground, thinking that we wouldn't be able to see them from the air because they were stupid. There was a stuff coming down from on top is. So my only real critique is I don't like the box magazines because this thing doesn't have the arms to reload itself, and so I think a belt into an internal magazine would probably be more reasonable. Yeah, like how the minigun one had it. That one was definitely superior. You've got 2 words for me. Let's hear it, TJ. What 2 words do you have?
It's more torpedoes. I guarantee
Checkmate. All right, let's.
I was wrong.
What did he make? Let's see.
Oh no.
I don't see anything
Checkmate
new.
is his 2 words.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. I don't see anything. I'm gonna keep colonizing Britain while I wait for you to checkmate me. I think I'm gonna auto-resolve this because I'm lazy.
I bet you it's going to be a picture of that destroyer where he squeezed on another quintuple.
He probably. That would actually be kind of impressive. Alright, let's go sink this battle cruiser. Because battle cruisers are squishier than battleships. And the British battle cruiser is incorrect because it's slow. Battle cruiser should be faster than battleships. But the British never knew what the fuck to do with their battle cruisers anyway. They're like, herper derper derp, it's a battle cruiser. Let's just have it in a line with all the rest of our battleships. And, oh no, the Germans are blowing them up. Well, I wonder why. Because it's a fucking battle cruiser. It doesn't have armor. You dumbass. Don't put it in a main battle line. It's not supposed to do that. He got 2 more on. Oh no. Alright. I can't wait to see it. Let's go get all this shit formed up. Alright, so you guys... Let's turn these off for now. And you guys are going to follow... Alright, here we go. Let's go find us a battle cruiser. Uh... I want to have... I guess I can make... Which way is the ship going? You are... I don't know which way you're turning yet. So we're going to have you guys go kind of like that. And I'm going to have you just kind of keep going forward until I see which way this dickwad turns. You're just going to go straight towards me? Is that what you're doing?
It's just a battle cruiser.
Yeah.
Who cares if it wants to have a slugfest with a battleship?
Well, how much armor does this guy have? He has 9.6-inch main belt, 3 and 4 on the front and back, plus 99%, which is not bad. Mine have 14. He's pretty well armored for a battle cruiser, actually. All right, let's. Are you turning? You're turning this way. Okay, fine. You fuckwad. I really want to get my destroyers in front of you. So I can go in for the torpedo run. And I want to hit you in the back with... How fast are you? You're 25... You're 17 knots because you're low on fuel. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to broadside you. And then you guys are going to go sail up their butt. That's how we're going to do this. Now we're just going to slug it out. Because I have more guns in my fleet than your single ship does, so we will trade, and I will win. Got a 17% chance to hit, and you've got a 4%. What are you shooting at? You're going after the battleship. All right. We can take the trade. Oh, you're going after... Are you trying to hit the destroyers? All right. Well, we're gonna... We're just gonna sail around and harass you. How fast are my torpedoes? They're 41 knots. Okay. Let's go turn and dodge. Meanwhile, you guys are 20%. All right, let's try and... Which way are you going? Are you still... You're still trying to broadside me. All right, bucko. Let's fucking do this. What's the range? 15 kilometers? We could probably squeeze in just a little closer. Are you aiming at... You're aiming at the fucking destroyers, aren't you? Alright. Well, you are turning towards my battleships. You're at 10 kilometers. Which, at 10 kilometers, my guns can fucking punch through 53 inches of... Holy shit. These are some... Oh, that's right, because I've got, like, the Cap Ballistic 2 on these things. Yeah, these are going to punch right through your little pansy cruiser armor. I don't even need the destroyers to launch their torpedoes. See Slavs in Discord. Fantastic. Oh, that's gonna... Nope, it overshot me. Alright, so we're gonna... Alright, let's go try and chase this guy down. And I need to get in front of him if I'm going to torpedo him, but I don't know if he's going to live long enough for the torpedoes, because he's... I mean, he's holding together pretty good, actually.
Yeah, he got 2 more torpedoes on there.
Let's finish this battle, and then I will look at whatever monstrosity you have made.
It's only a 35 torpedo broadside.
Oh, only? Okay. Alright, let's go do that. We're going to pop smoke. And let's launch the torpedoes. My single torpedo. Because these are gunboats. I don't know if that torpedo's going to hit or not. It might. Ooh, that... These torpedoes are looking good. Torpedo hit. Ammo detonation. Oh, baby. Alright. Alright, let's see what you made here. Oh, dear God. So you took off one of the guns and added 2 more. I have fucking 7 of them. And it's still pretty well balanced, actually. Oh no, what is that? Yeah, that's... Oh dear God. 32-kilometer torpedoes. Oh my goodness. Although the torpedoes aren't any faster than my torpedoes. Did you have to do something to give them a longer range, or how come your torpedoes are so slow? Because I would think the torpedoes would be faster. I would think you'd have like 60 knot torpedoes, unless you had to do something to get the extra range. Because that is a lot of range. That is an awful, awful lot of range. Imagine naming your battle cruiser Devastation and then just having it sunk on its first battle.
That'd be a bad time.
That was impressive, TJ. I'm proud of you. I'm still having... Shit, I'm down to 113. I'm definitely having some problems with with my transports getting fucked up. I'm not sure what to do. The sub mod I have is pure oxygen, max range for the propulsion. Okay. Yeah, and that makes it not go as fast, so that makes sense. Did you hear about, like, the Russian nuclear-powered torpedo where it's got a nuclear warhead on it, but also has a nuclear engine, so it can just kind of sail around the world forever, just kind of waiting for the signal to go and blow up somebody's coastline? That's fucking scary shit.
The U.S. wanted to do the same thing, but with
with
ramjets.
Yeah.
And that was a cruise missile. They're like, yes, expected total flight time of 20 years.
Apparently, the Russians have a missile that has a nuclear engine on it, but it's not a ramjet. It's not that fast. It's just kind of, it's more like a drone. All right, so let's go for probably East India. Oh, we are totally not in the invasion zone. That's That's not good. So you got 115,000 tons there. All right, so we're gonna go for East India. Where's East India? Eastern India. All right, so 87. All right, so we're gonna take you guys. And have you hang out here too. And then I'm going to take a different 8,000 tons. Except I don't know where I have 8,000. Surely I've got 8,000 tons. Here we go. Coast Guard ships. Well, you guys are going to actually be guarding the enemy coast. Just send like 4 of you. With some destroyers. Let's send 5 of you. There you go. That's that ought to do the trick. You know what else we're gonna do? I need. Where's this guy going? We're gonna send. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start hunting down your stuff, because I'm tired of you sinking my ships. Do I have any what kind of ships are these? These are patrol boats. Oh, that's a fucking battleship. I'm not gonna sink that. That's a light cruiser. Do I have anything? Here we go. You guys. Let's go send that out to go and deal with that mess. It says I've got 6 battleships in the Central Atlantic, but I don't know where. There's a... That's North Atlantic. Well, that's West Africa. These are... Well, you guys... and go try to fuck this guy up. Let's go send him out. Because that's Caribbean. So where's my Central Atlantic 6 battleships? There you are. Hello. Oh, these are freedom ships. Alright, what do we have? It's a light cruiser. That's a battle cruiser going that way. Let's just send you guys up here. These are going 25 knots, and those guys are also 25 knots. We'll just send the whole fleet with some torpedo boats for scouting. Alright, and then this guy is going somewhere way the fuck up around there. So let's send these patrol boats. Where are you trying to go again? You're going to try and sail around. We're going to just put you right out. We'll send 10 of you with 5 destroyers. Okay, so there we go. That's what we got. You know what I ought to do is I ought to send some patrol boats out to Bermuda so we can go take this. I would send raiders. These things are... So not going to really use those for much. It's 18,000 tons. We'll send the torpedo boats with you. There, 19,000 tons. That's hopefully enough to take it along with these destroyers, yeah. Is there anything going on in the Pacific? There's this asswipe. What are you doing here? Oh, excuse me. I don't know if I can catch him or not. Let's chase you like that. Do I have anything in Argentina? Yeah. Alright, we'll just try and... see if we can catch him. Alright, there we go. That's our turn. Alright, the submos. See, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Alright, what did you do, TJ? You made the destroyer's bigger brother. Would you make a light cruiser or something, or what do you do? Or are you talking about the picture you already posted? I'm late on chat. Go boop the transport. Oh, we caught the battle cruiser. Hello, Mr. Battle Cruiser. Wonder if my guys have... I bet my Atkins have almost as much armor as that battle cruiser does. Probably more. Let's go find out. Oh man, I'm getting tired already. It's only 11 o'clock too. My Atkins have 7.5 inches at plus 115, so it's about the same. But I've got better fore and aft belt than he does. Oh, this guy's damaged. He's the one that took the hit earlier, huh? Alright, here we go. Let's go find that battle cruiser and give him some 12-inch love. There's a barbette for... There's a barbette for torpedoes? What? What, so you can, like, stick the torpedoes and super stack the torpedoes? I mean, why wouldn't there be? You're heading straight towards me. We're gonna have you go kind of off like that. And we're gonna have you go kind of... Are you turning already? No, you're just kind of going straight. Alright. How about now? Now you're... Oh, you're turning towards the destroyers. Oh no. Oh no. Man the torpedoes. Let's get along in front of him. Make sure the torpedoes know where they're supposed to shoot. I don't have high expectations for them to hit, but you never know. Once I get behind this guy where your armor's shit, then we're gonna really go to town. Like that. Oh yeah. Take that, buddy. start going on in.
All right. Well, I am definitely gonna head off to sleep. I'll catch you.
All right, well, you sleep well. I'm not going to be on too much longer because I've got to wake up early tomorrow too. But we're definitely going to sink this guy first. Will the torpedo hit? Come on, torpedo! I believe in you. It looks good. It looks good. Don't be a dud.
It's not gonna hit. It's your torpedo.
It hit and it did damage! Look at that. Eat that, fucko! Here's another torpedo. This one looks good too. Actually, they both look... Oh, that one ran out of gas. And that one went behind it. Alright, so...
So you got 1 of the 3.
I got 1 out of the 5.
Out of 5. Ooh, even worse.
Well, I mean...
They are your torpedoes.
They are my torpedoes. And they ran out of gas before they hit my own ship. So that's good. How beat up is he? He's beat up pretty good. Alright, so let's turn off the torpedoes, because I don't trust you. And we will just keep on swimming. There we go. No more battle cruiser Hector. Which, I mean, I guess Hector's a good name for a battle cruiser, you know, named after the Trojan general in the Trojan War, but let's see what Slav is doing. Let me go finish up the yeah, Argentina will sell you some destroyers. Not gonna sell a cruiser though, and definitely not a super TJ. Alright, let's let me go save this real quick and we'll see what Slav is doing. How long have we been going for? About an hour and a half? I'm surprisingly tired for only an hour and a half. Alright, let's see what let's go pop that out. Alright, so is this the rusted warfare, armored warfare? What is this? I'll show yours in just a minute. What game is this, Slav? Oops, Rusted Warfare. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Are you playing it on your phone? Oh, that is on your phone. That explains the weird aspect ratio. Very cool. All right. Right on. Yeah, I need to check out Rusted Warfare one of these days. Alright, let's go see what TJ, what monstrosity TJ built. Is this your... Oh dear God, what the fuck is this thing? Oh goodness. Holy crap, you can put them on barbettes. Oh my God. Oh my God, and Rod already left. He can't see this. Oh dear God, is this a light cruiser? What is this? It is a light cruiser. It's a fucking big light cruiser. It's 17,500 tons. Holy crap. It's got 25 torpedo launchers. How many on a broadside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 14, 15, 16 on a broadside. Man, that's fucking nuts. Oh my goodness. Alright, I will be right back. I need to stretch my legs and run to the little Admiral's room. So I will be right back. Actually, you know, we're gonna show Slav stream while I'm AFK. So you guys can go and check out what Slav's doing, and I'll be right back. Ah! I'm gonna do a few more turns, and I'll probably call it a night before it gets. I am very proud of you. That was TJ. That was very impressive. All right. And I really don't want to be fighting the Soviets at the same time because I guess I'm catching up a little bit. But I am pissed off at Mexico. I mean, I guess I'm pushing them back, so it's not the end of the world. There's a lot of place I could take over when I get into a fight with them. I'm going to skip causing the trouble for now. And let's try and see if we can catch this guy. He was a little faster than I thought he would be. Alright, let's try that. And then have you just keep on heading down to hopefully intercept him. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Here's this guy, which we're going to hopefully intercept. I got enough tonnage there. These guys are going to be there in a turn, and hopefully... Oh, I got all the cruisers together. You guys didn't separate out, huh? Let's try and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we can separate you. Alright, so we got that. Going down over here, this guy... I don't have anything that can really intercept him. Hopefully... Just leave that there. Alright, here we go. Oh, I think some of the Super TJs have finally been built. 80, 26... Yeah, that's an awful lot of torpedoes. Do we want to sign a peace treaty with Britain? No. No, we're gonna just take all your stuff. I mean, I could probably get an awful lot out of them, actually. Just pick up all their little islands in the Pacific that I don't want to have to deal with. And rebuild my economy. That actually probably would have been the smart thing to do, but we're not being especially smart. Let's go turn off the torpedoes because I don't trust you. You guys are going 28 knots. All right, let's And these guys are stacked. They've got what? One, two, three, four, five. They've got 8 twin 5.9 turrets, and then just a whole bunch of 3-inch and 2.9s on the sides. Couple of 2.9 twin turrets just for completeness. But these Coast Guard ships are pretty bamf. Do they make 31.5-inch torpedoes? That's big. I mean, that's nearly 3 feet in diameter. That's a fucking big torpedo. Alright, how big are you? You are a 6th, so my ships are bigger than you. Oh, and you're already fucked up. Oh, yeah, I feel bad for this guy a little bit. Not really. Just put him out of his misery. Actually, don't get into torpedo range. No, just stay out of torpedo range. Because we don't want to deal with that shit. Wait till the smoke dissipates. Oh, we're inside torpedo range, aren't we? Well... Alright, there we go. Well, he was already pretty beat up. I guess he was fleeing from a battle, and then we just caught him. And beat him down. That was unfortunate for him. A cruiser called the Nelson. Pretty sure the Nelson's supposed to be a battleship. But, sucks to be him anyway. Then how do you get a 31.5? Alright, so these guys... No. Let's turn off the torpedoes. And you're going to screen... for him. You're going to follow this guy. And you're going to also follow this guy. Alright, here we go. How fast are those? Are 25 knots. There's 25.6. Alright. Oh, you're saying you need it so you can hit with the Gustav equivalent torpedo. Alright. I think the Gustav gun was a little bit... Railroad guns are a little bit overkill. I don't think they're quite as practical. Alright, how big is this guy? This guy is a 12,000 ton... Oh, wait. Now, these ships, if I recall, you want to fire to the starboard side, or to the port side, to the left. So we want to actually turn this way, so that you can fire to the left, and you are going to go kind of hang out like that. That's right, because Because these assault ships have kind of a weird firing arc. Are you low on fuel? You are. All your guys are low on fuel. You're doing something wrong. Oh, you are not wanting that. No, you are not. Alright, let's start. Within 6 kilometers. 6.6. Alright. Let's see if we can get a lucky torpedo shot. I don't think we will, because the angle's a little bit rough because he's in front of us. But we might. Oh, there goes the torpedo. I think he's turning too much and he's going to dodge it. Yeah, he's going to dodge the torpedo. It's going to miss. Oh, it didn't even... Ran out of gas. Oh, shit. I didn't dodge in time. Alright, let's... Alright, let's go turn you off. And we're just gonna go back this way. And... meanwhile, you guys are gonna smack the crap out of him. How much armor do you... how much belt armor do you have? You've got pretty good armor, actually. Oh. Oh yeah, they're beating the shit out of him. That's working pretty well. An Italian fleet is coming, and you got 14 destroyers. Alright, I am excited for you. Alright, he sank. Alright. One of those French hotel ships. Those are really cool. I think they look just so wonderfully stupid. I love them. Alright, so... I can do another naval invasion. I probably ought to start invading some of this stuff out here. What do I have here? What, Fiji? Let's just grab Fiji. Let's just get you out of the Pacific. 17,000 tons. Do I have 17,000 tons there? Oh yeah, alright. Fuck Fiji. We're taking it. We're gonna make Fiji great again. That destroyer got away. Alright, well you guys are gonna go back here. And that'll finish off the South Pacific, and then we'll go for New Zealand. And just make sure you have no place to refuel. Let's see if we can catch him. That cruiser's having a rough time. I wonder if he's probably low on fuel too. What would happen if my battleships decided to go introduce themselves? I bet they'd have a nice time. They could be friends. And then you guys, you're trying to go up here. I don't want you to invade my stuff. I really don't. So we're going to go there and stop you. And that is a light cruiser, so we're going to send my guys after you like that. Alright. This'll probably be my last turn before I go to bed, because I'm pretty tired. I am really running out of gas. Let's...
Yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna call it a night too. My game's crashed on me twice so far.
Oh, that sucks. I'll do one more turn, and then I think I'm gonna call it. 39%. So we're still fighting the Ottomans, and Mexico's back up to 50%, little fucking bastards. Alright, well, maybe the Soviets won't pay us off this time. We'll go to war and fight them in Mexico. Time to dump torpedoes and run. And zombies have acid spitters. That doesn't sound fun. I don't like zombies that spit acid. That's like the stuff of nightmares. That's some like Umbrella Corporation shit right there. Alright, let's go and omnom this battleship with all my freedom ships. They should be tough enough to take them out. They're older ships, but they're still pretty tough. Alright. So you guys are going to follow. And you guys are going to go for it. So you've got... What do these guys have? They've got two 13-inch guns, some 6.9s. These guys are pretty stacked. And this is like your wing turret thing, right? With your pretty good armor. Yeah, it's a stupid ship. And then I've got a bunch of 4.9s on the broadside and 2.9. So I've got a bunch of little broadside guns. I've got my 2.9 turrets on top of the other turrets. All right, time to come about and give them the broadside. Or at least an angled broadside. There we go. All guns firing. And this is going to suck to be you as we get the rest of our... What? Alright, Mr. Torpedo Boats, you are not supposed to be here. Did I forget to tell you to retreat? You need to leave, because you are not designed for fighting. You are for scouting, sir. You are for scouting. Yeah, I mean, I know you've got some guns, but no, you're going to go home and you're going to get pizza and prepare dinner for everybody else. Because you are not for fighting at all. That is not your job. These guys do not. They got maximum bulkheads, but no, they're. You are for taking out transports. Hey, Mitch. Well, I sent you a message on Discord.
Oh, I didn't have Discord open.
Oh, well, I tried my best.
But then I was been browsing on YouTube, and like about every half an hour or so, I've been checking on like subscription page, and
I'm not sure. And I've been going for an hour and 45. So yeah. No, I'm sure YouTube shadow banning me because Maddie dropped an N-bomb the other day and made a tranny joke. So I'm sure I'm in the doghouse. And
well,
and I'm sure they're suppressing the stream because we started talking about the American Civil War at the very beginning because Slav was talking about how cool the Battle Hymn of the Republic was. So I was telling him the story of that. And I'm sure YouTube doesn't like, you know, talking about how America destroyed the South, destroyed the Confederacy, and freed the slaves, and so then the Democrats brought in a bunch of illegals. That way they could have a new class of slaves. We talked.
YouTube hates it when you actually try to mention actual history.
Yeah.
No.
And then I was talking about the actual reason behind the 3/5 thing. Is not because the North didn't like, because the North was disrespecting the slaves, because the North was trying to reduce the representation that the South got for having a non-voting population contribute to their representation total, much like how California likes having illegals count towards their apportionment because the illegals don't get to vote, but they give the California Democrats extra representatives in Congress and extra electoral college votes. So I'm sure that this episode got the shit shadow banned out of it because I said all the bad things. The only thing worse would have been if I talked about the 2020 election or a certain medical expert lying about everything.
Yeah, like what color is the carpet?
Yeah.
Oh, I got something hilarious to tell you.
Did they actually ask him what color the carpet was?
Holly asked him, said, "What color tie have you got on?"
And he pleaded the
fifth.
Oh, Jesus.
And then he asked him, said, "Is there a folder laying in that desk in front of you?" He pleaded the fifth. And then Holly asked him, said, "What color is the carpet on the floor?" And he pleaded the fifth.
I mean, now, in Fauci's defense, if I were in his situation, I would be pleading the fifth as well. I would not be saying shit. Because, Josh Holloway, Holloway is going to use, he'll get him on anything he can. But, so, strategically, Fauci's playing it the only way that he can to avoid all the problems that come with the consequences of what has happened. And a lot of this, because the Democrats did what they did when they were in power, because they put Peter Navarro and Steve Bannon in jail for basically doing the same thing that Fauci's doing. A little bit different, but because they put those guys in jail for contempt of Congress, Fauci's worried about the Republicans, doing payback. Although I'm not sure if the Republicans will or not, because the Republicans are kind of pussies, so they don't usually play hardball the same way the Democrats do. Which is often why Republican voters are so pissed off at Republican representatives. One thing I really respect about the Democrats is that when they're in power, they fucking use it and they go after their opponents, whereas the Republicans are nice for no good reason. And
I wouldn't call it use of power. I'd be more inclined to call it abuse of power.
Well, you could call it that too, but the point is that the Democrats play their cards when they have them to play, and the Republicans generally do not. But I'm pretty sure that half the Republicans are secretly Democrats anyway.
Yeah.
But in
Yeah.
in my experience, this is what I've seen. Over the years, is that one party plays the cards it has, and the other party does not. Um,
Yeah.
Mexico, are you?
Yeah.
You're getting all uppity again. Fine. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna try and piss off the Soviets, and maybe one of these days they will actually agree to fight me just so I can fuck over Mexico. I have nothing against the Soviets. You guys have been totally cool this entire game, but holy shit, your allied countries are being dicks, and I want to fight them, and the game will not let me. That being
Oh.
said,
Yeah. Oh, the one ironic thing that happened today in regards to the water heater
hmm
had one other company, contacted them. They, said they did water heaters and like that, along with well drilling and such.
hmm
Just want to have them come out and do water analysis. Just take water analysis sample, confirm what I got from like a little home test thing from like Lowe's with the little test strips. What quality the water is before see if need to do anything with the quality of water in the well or anything
right,
else like that. And when I called them up, had to cancel like a week and a half ago because they had some, you know, fairly nasty thunderstorms coming through. But I called them back up, rescheduled, and said, well, wouldn't mind. I would like, you know, take water analysis if they'd also said, I'm not saying, I want you to go ahead and do the work, but take a look at that water heater under there because there's a couple of things that aren't up to code as far as like the relief valve and the electrical and like that. And also give me some advice on maybe other things need to do. And they're like saying, oh, well, well, said, I don't want you to work on it right now, so just take a look at it, and just come back. She said, well, let me make the phone, confer, other people are like that, come back and said, oh, well, we generally don't do water heaters unless it's installing a new one, and being it's in a crawl space, yada, 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 bullshit, bullshit. No, we're not even going to have the guy go underneath the house and even fucking look at it.
of course.
Still come out and do the water analysis. Oh, but we can refer for you to a company that plumbing company that we think does good work, and we can give you a referral there. She gave me the phone number and like that, and I said, well, what's the name of the company?
That was your friend's company.
No,
No?
it was the same damn company that put the thing in fucked up 10 fucking years ago.
Oh, no.
I said after that, got done. Well, I'm gonna let them go ahead and come out and do the water analysis. She said all they said, we're not going to charge your service call cost. All she do is have one of our people drive by and go to the outside faucet and we pull a water sample for that, and we send you the results on email like that. But when she said it was that same company that put it in 10 years ago and completely screwed up like the relief valve setup and apparently like the quick disconnect box and like that, I said, fuck it, I'm just going to do the whole damn thing myself.
Oh, goodness.
You know,
That's awful.
The relief valve and like that, it's been that way for 10 freaking years and it worked. I guess it's going to be that way for a while until I can find somebody that's willing to get off their ass and actually do the damn job they claim that they're in business to do.
Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry, Mitchell. That's awful.
It's like I went by one place I went by earlier this morning. Went by Lowe's and picked up a reasonably priced, like half-inch drive impact wrench to, pull the anode out of the top of the water heater if necessary. And stopped by, like AutoZone, because there was one place in town, AutoZone, that actually carried a 1 1/16 6-point deep well socket that would work on an impact, and was talking to the guy, checking out there, picking it up, and I said, actually, this is going to be for pulling the anode out of my water heater, and explaining.
Mitchell, TJ wants me to show you something awful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up into stream so you can see it. So first, we're gonna show you TJ's destroyer. Where's the? Let's see. Where's his?
Even the cashier at AutoZone said, yeah, said, this is bullshit. Said, none of these companies want to do maintenance anymore. They just want to sell you
the new water heater, yeah,
or a new car or whatever.
I don't know why. I mean, like, I make more money fixing people's older computers than I do selling a new one. Because if I sell them a new one, I got to warranty it and everything. Then again, I'm putting my own warranty on the computers because we build them ourselves. Whereas if they're selling you a water heater, it's prime manufacturer's warranty. So here's TJ's destroyer design. If you can see it on screen, it is special.
And well, I can see one problem with it. Those launchers are so close together, they're never going to be able to turn.
Apparently, they do turn and they do fire. He's already tested it. And then here's his light cruiser. Apparently, you can put torpedo launchers on barbettes. Should come up here and stream in just a moment. There we go. You should be able to see it now with the delay. So yeah, that's his light cruiser. I don't know if Mitchell just had a heart attack or if he's just being silent.
I'm just looking at it there. The only thing I'm thinking is you get just a couple hits on those launchers.
Oh yeah, they all go up, and then you don't have a ship anymore. But they've got
else you're going to be the ship's just going to outright surrender because all the crew for the torpedo launchers got killed, and you hit the magical 80% mark.
Yeah, here's the catch. Are you ready for the catch? We'll wait for that to come up there, but in a few moments you'll be able to see the range on these torpedoes. That destroyer and that light cruiser are not going to get seen. Give it just a moment here to pop. There we go. Check that out. 32.8 kilometer range. $199,000 damage. That would just piss me off so much. But you're right. A well-placed 2.9 getting a torpedo detonation would could chain reaction the whole ship. But yeah, that is a wall of skill. There you go, TJ. I showed him.
Well, that's not actually bad because back in like the 1900s or 1910s, there was some bright Navy officer that actually proposed a torpedo battleship.
Yeah.
Basically, a battleship armed mainly with just a crap load of torpedoes.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah. Until somebody pointed out to him, yeah, unless that battleship
It goes fast.
Can hit like 35 knots, given the range of torpedoes at that time, saying you're never going to get close enough to launch them, and enemy fire hits all those torpedoes, your ship's going to go boom.
That is true. I'm pretty sure that battleships never really launch torpedoes in combat unless the ship was already disabled. Unless the enemy ship was already disabled and they came in close.
Yeah. HMS Rodney says hello.
Did the HMS Rodney actually launch them in actual combat?
Yes, at the Bismarck.
I thought the Bismarck was already disabled when the Rodney shot it, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, basically, yes. It was still remember, initially, like you said, the damage...
Because the rudder had already been... Yeah, the rudder had already been damaged, so...
But it was still fully capable of shooting and like that.
Oh yeah, no, it's still capable of shooting, but it wasn't really capable of dodging at that point.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only time... I can't think of any...
battleship actually torpedoed about another battleship.
Yeah, I can't think of any other instance.
Yep. As far as I know, that is the only actual instance of a battleship torpedoing another battleship in actual combat. Yep.
All right, so we're gonna get the Cook Islands. What British ships remain? They've got 3 ships: a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser, a destroyer. 116. We're slowly getting my transports back. Where is your... So here's your heavy cruiser. All right, so you guys are gonna go get him. He's got to be low on fuel. Where's your light cruiser? Your destroyer's down here somewhere. There's the destroyer. He got away. So you guys better chase him. And then, where are you trying to go? You're trying to go that way. So you guys are going to go out here to try and intercept him. You're right about there. Oh, these torpedo boats need to go someplace more useful, because these are... I don't even know where to put the torpedo boats at this point. I'm gonna send you up here to block the Strait of Hormuz, because if it's good enough for the Iranians, it's good enough for me. And we'll put you up here to go and irritate the Soviets. Okay. And then there should be a light cruiser somewhere. I don't know where. There's the light cruiser. You get away from me? Yeah, you got away. Let's go keep chasing you. And I've got people waiting. Alright, there we go.
Yeah. That's the thing I cannot understand, what I've been finding out here since I started dealing with that water heater and such. I mean, plumbing, dealing with like either well drilling, you know, or any type of work as far as wells and like that, or like plumbing and the water heaters. I mean, that's always been like a labor intensive and frankly, most of the time, a fairly dirty job.
And the modern plumbers don't want to get dirty.
And they don't, as soon as you you want to mention, buy a new water heater from them, and where they can charge you a shit ton of labor and like that. Or
Mike Rowe would be very disappointed in them. Fucking paid me off again.
Yeah, say, no problem. But as soon as you mention, it's in a dirt crawl space under the house. Oh my God, I can't, no, we're not going underneath the dirt crawl space. We might get dirty or it's unsafe. I'm like, dude, don't talk to me about freaking unsafe. Spending 20 years running a damn nuclear reactor on a fucking submarine several hundred feet under the goddamn water.
Now, personally, I have no idea why they'd put a hot water heater in a crawl space. That seems kind of dumb, but...
Well, we're talking 40 years ago, and the size of the house, the way it was configured, it was literally the only place they had space
But you could build like a little outside shed along the side of the house, make a little hot water heater room, and you could do that. That'd be so much easier.
Well, figure it was back in the mid '80s, and my father was rather severely limited on the budget he had
Oh.
for being able to build the house.
You know what you could. You know what you could do. This would be kind of labor intensive, but what if you dug like a walkway? So instead of having to crawl under the house, you had a little walkway under the house that you could like, open a hatch and just like walk down there and stand. And I mean, that'd probably be a lot more trouble than it's worth. But you don't need to be crawling under a house. Nobody needs to crawl under a house.
Well, I spent 20 years having to crawl into bilges that had
But-
oil. And
Right,
other
but
nasty
that's a submarine. That's different. Submarines, you don't have a lot of options.
Yeah. What I'm saying, I was able to put up with that, and these guys are getting all pissy about getting some dirt on their freaking coveralls. I'm like, come on, dude.
Yeah, but the kids are pussies nowadays. I mean, I don't know how old these people are, but no, 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 no. We want you to be normal. There we go. Alright, let's see if these patrol boats still... No, 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 don't turn, you stupid motherfucker. I didn't mean to click on that. Get your ass back in line. You got 5 twin 5.9s and some smaller guns. Oh, that's a lot of 2.9s along the side, too. Now, I've noticed that like people don't want to work hard nowadays, and so like my competitive advantage against other younger people, not that I'm younger anymore, but when I was younger, was all I had to do was just be willing to work harder than everybody else, and then it's like instant competitive advantage. Oh no, he's low on fuel, vegetables, and sadness. Poor thing. Actually, 10 kilometers. What kind of cap 2? I'm gonna need to get actually kind of close because I don't have. Are these guys using picric acid? They're using cordite. What's your armor on this thing? Your armor's probably actually really good. 7, so it's basically 14, about 15 inches equivalent. We'll give him round 2 then. I cannot punch that unless I'm at point blank range. It's not great. What's your 7-kilometer torpedoes? Alright, we're just gonna go for lighting his ass on fire. Because his 11.5-inch guns are going to suck if they hit me. Oh wait, my destroyers. Which way are you going, Bucky? You're going that way. Alright, let's go. We're gonna keep my distance, and then I'm gonna circle around in front of him. Oh wait, what's your front and back armor like? It's also really good. This British light cruiser thinks it's German or something. But fortunately, I have Saint 2.9 that is going to light all of the fires and purge the infidel. Popping smoke and going in for the torpedo run. Ooh, that was not fun. That was a hit. Oh, but he died to fire before I could launch torpedoes. Okay, well that's fine too. All right, well that took care of that. I got Fiji, and Soviets are keep paying me off, and their fucking Mexican buddies keep going after me. I can't believe I have to declare war on the Soviet Union just to deal with fucking Mexico. Well, we'll just keep trying. Alright, I'm actually pretty tired, and it's been 2 hours, and it's almost midnight. So I am actually going to go to bed. Because I just do not have the kind of energy that I had previously, because I'm still recovering from being sick. So I will maybe be on tomorrow and maybe not, depending on how tired I am after work. I'm going to try and go into the office for a couple of hours if I can. I'm not really back at work yet. I'm still technically sick in bed, but I'm trying to get a little bit done. So we'll see if I get on tomorrow or not. I'll at least try and be on for some MechWarrior on Saturday. Doctor says I need to just take a break and rest up and recover, and maybe I'll do that. But I'm going to try and push through if I can, because I'm stubborn. So Mitchell, good luck with the hot water heater, and good luck finding a decent plumber. I'd offer to help, but I know absolutely nothing about plumbing other than hire a good plumber. It turns out I happen to know a great plumber, but he's in Oklahoma, and I don't know if he'd be willing to travel out to the East Coast.
Yeah, somehow I doubt he would, and considering it's the East Coast, which is, at least as far as politicians have North Carolina, is seems to be trying to turn into the West Coast.
Well, it's because y'all
I
have a
wouldn't
bunch of
blame 'em.
retarded people who aren't punishing the bad politicians in the primaries, but that's just my bias. But anyway, good luck, and I look forward to hearing about your glorious adventures, and I will see everybody later. Make sure people like the video and subscribe to the channel. How many likes do we have so far? We have... let's go refresh this and see. A total of 4 likes. Okay, I guess about half the people who watched liked. That's cool. Alright. I'm going to say goodnight to the chat.
Alright, I'll go put a like on there for you.
You better. You've been trolling around this whole time, didn't even like my video, even though it takes like 2 seconds to do it.
Be honest, I didn't remember to do it until you said something.
Oh, there we go. 6 likes. There we go. Alright. So 6 out of the 7 people liked the video. That's good enough. Alright, I'm going to bed. I'm going to try and feel better. I'm doing the best I can. This is the sickest I've been in a very long time. This is like when this is almost as bad as when I got sick in college and, right before finals and ended up fucking up the whole semester. So, anyway, I'll do the best I can. I will catch you guys later. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Have a good night.